get hit by one.
Yeah, I don't know who it registers DPS under for that.
Should give it to the person who set it off. Like in the floor thing. Oh, look at your DPS.
It's very obvious who made the mistake.
Because they don't move.
Or they move into another one.
No. If you die to a twister, you don't move. Everyone else moves.
Your corpse doesn't move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're the one that sits off the twister. Everyone else is in the
Don't you
wall
get like
and
thrown
you're
into
by
the air a
yourself.
little bit?
Well, yeah, but you land in the same spot, whereas everyone else gets knocked into the wall.
So we know it was you.
Did you actually?
Oh crap.
That's my fault.
Oh no, we can see that because your HP is still.
I'm working on it. I think I can use Manip in that one.
Garrett, you weren't always getting hit by that first plummet, were you? Can you avoid that?
Yeah, I guess. I'm up by where Tam is to drop my twister, but I can maneuver after the plummet. I'm hoping to proc a shield swipe. Priorities.
I mean, that's a full GCD of healing.
And sometimes a stack too.
I'm so stupid.
First one was okay because I have this stuff. Next one is better.
I'll remember.
Ooh, you don't want to get one.
Sorry.
Actually, it's an optimization. If you want, you just need to move like 2 steps to the left if you don't get fired.
So, do you not need me for the first fire?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to come in for it then unless I have the mark.
Well, you still need to move because of Twister.
Yeah, I'll still move for the twister, but yeah, if you don't need me for that, then I'm not going to come up for it. So I can stay in my ley lines longer.
So you gotta do that.
I'm greedy.
We have to be greedy.
I mean,
Don't worry, we're also bad at this still.
I guess Conflagration got one too.
Oh. Oops.
It might be.
he's gonna move after the generate.
I mean, 2 people were already dead. We weren't gonna actually survive that.
Good call.
Like,
And that's the entire fight. Basically.
The entire first phase.
Twister generate!
It's only like 2.5
Wizard
minutes or 3 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly 3 minutes.
Oh. We don't have Dark calling out mechanics.
Yeah.
Carrot usually does it for this fight.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
no,
Dark.
No, Dark is calling
Dark
out
does
the,
How does he
It's
find time
generate.
to call stuff in this fight? I'm having a hard time actually casting.
No, I can call it. It's not that intensive from my perspective.
Does Adult do anything to the fireballs?
yes.
Should I be using it?
Not on the first one. Like if you can get the one after we move a second time, when we're standing on C, that's the one that is the hardest to get.
You don't need me for that one either.
Death sentence coming up.
Dark's listening in.
Generate Twister. Links dropped. Bait fire. Then there's going to be the generate, and then marked fire and the random fire. That's the one to Adel can.
Oh, okay.
And I did not get a reprisal. I also need to get the divine fail for that one. That one's
6 people were there.
I didn't know that was the one I had to add all out next time. Don't worry.
How long was Adel last?
10.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Okay, so it's after the random fire, because here's the image.
Are we
for
only
that
going to get
particular
one fireball during that phase or 2?
2. I would recommend using it on the second.
Okay.
So that's the one where it picks a random person, and you need to drop the whoever gets picked for the fires needs to drop the fires as they're running into the stack without cutting people off from the stack position.
Alright, I'm still figuring stuff out, so if you could do me a favor and just call out when you need the Adel, then I can do it. But I'm trying to figure out positioning still, so it's hard for me to focus on that.
That sounds coming up. Generate Twister. Plummet. Another thing, and then dropping the Neuralink. Bait fire. generate, then random fire into stack. Adult.
I wasn't paying
That's-
attention.
Generate Twister. Did she auto attack me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering what happened there.
Yeah, because that's the few seconds before Shirk comes back up.
I thought I saw you die first.
Yeah.
She plummeted, carrot, and then auto attacked you.
Oh, okay. You died after I did. That's fine. And yeah, we would have hit the we would have met the DPS check there. So just like that, but with less screw ups.
I like how black mages now have the equivalent of elusive jump.
It's pretty good.
If only you could set your ley lines off Titan's map.
You can.
Sure, I suppose you could set them and then he could break off the platform.
That was weird.
Where the fire started for me.
That was weird.
Didn't move far enough.
You got this.
I wanted to go out on my own term.
Not claw to the face.
No! I moved too soon.
Hey, Darks.
Yes.
Nice to know that you can just, you know, lay on top of me like that.
What?
You and I got flung to the same corner. I was on the
Oh.
dead body.
I wasn't looking at my corpse.
Carrot, you ready?
Just a second. Let's go.
Alright.
Someone just bring an Odin Matricite in here.
Oh, the difference a crit makes. Generate Twister coming up. Love it. Fire, then drop in the link. Fire, and then double generate. Then random fires and stack. It's not a very tight stack. Death Sentence. Generate, and then Twister. Okay, fires. Then stack coming up. Double generate and then stack.
More fires. Then stack.
And then deaths.
And
Rage.
enrage.
Yeah.
Alright, no death run.
Oh, we weren't aiming for that before? Okay. Now that I know that's what we're trying to do.
No, we need to equal our Alteroid death count.
Oh no.
Generate death sentence. Generate Twister. Fire, and then drop on the
Plummet.
link. Fire, and then double generate. Fire, and then stack.
Death send. Generate Twister.
Oops. Thought I moved.
Double generate. Then fire and stack. Killer before the thing is death sentence.
Did we get it? Yeah, we got it.
Stack on next to one, but not on one. Alright. Alright, now we need to get to our spots. Glad we went over this.
Let's start out.
Dude, we should have gotten over that.
Well, we didn't expect to get here, so
And wow.
no worries.
Nail,
Okay,
Nail
so
just wanted to kill me.
All fine.
you got nailed.
I got nailed.
I appreciate that, Fun.
Get away from the middle. Lol.
I need
Shouldn't
to
have
set up
accepted
my.
that
I had to reinstall ACT. So I lost all of my custom triggers. So let me go set those up real quick.
I'd like to set those up too. Where are they?
Just a second, and I will find the thing.
What was the time in the fight when she died? Did anyone catch it?
What?
Did anyone catch what time the fight was at when she died? How far ahead of Enrage we were?
She died at
Not very much. Not
11. And Rage is 3
Like-
minutes.
like we had like 1 or 2 seconds left before.
Yeah, she was
we
about
reached.
to. Yeah.
Did we have?
But we did have deaths.
Did we? Okay.
Just me.
So that means I don't need.
I'm inconsequential.
Fight.
I saw someone take a twister.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I didn't know that was you. I just saw somebody take it, and I didn't really pay attention to who.
The inconsequential bard.
Nobody is inconsequential.
Yeah, Twin was up for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. And Rage is only 3 minutes.
It seemed like she was hanging out at 0% for a while.
Yeah,
so
the thing is, I think she does move around at 0%.
I don't think she goes to 0%. I think she stays at 1%.
okay. So we probably were ahead more than we thought.
She comes back.
Like it was longer.
We were ahead by like 2 or 3 seconds, basically.
Okay.
She goes off to
She
take a
uses
nap and
home
comes
gang
back
like
later.
right at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah, totally. And goes and takes a rest. And... Twin will never die.
This is probably the easiest way to post this. That has some ACT format triggers. Just copy and paste the things and use whatever text to speech you want.
Oh, God, what?
If you scroll down to the second to top result, it has a bunch of triggers.
How do you actually put those into ACT?
So you go to the custom triggers tab under the regular expression where it says text to match. You can copy and paste the text or R equals or whatever, like Twitania Reddy's Twister. And then under custom trigger, you can click the TTS and then type in whatever you want ACT to shout at you, like, get the fuck out.
This is gonna take a while to set up.
The ones that are important, if you want to set them up for yourselves, are Doom and Thunderstruck, because those are something that you personally have to respond to?
So these, the Dynamo plus Chariot, Dynamo plus Throw, and all that stuff, how do we know which means in, which means out? Do we just have to memorize that shit?
Okay, so I'll take a second to explain the things in that
Why don't
phase.
you just set up your ACT and then give me like a thing I can copy into mine?
Huh?
Are you setting up these triggers in ACT right now?
Yes.
Are you setting it up with text speech that says in, out, and so on and so forth?
Okay, it's going to be one skill followed by another. The skills are Lunar Dynamo, which is get in. Thermionic Beam is stack. Iron Chariot is get out. So if it's Oh Red Moon, scorch my enemies, that's Lunar Dynamo followed by Thermionic Beam. That's the simple one. You just get in and stack. If it's Oh Red Moon, shine the path to conquest, it's Lunar Dynamo, then Iron Chariot. So what I'm going to have my ACT say, like, in and stack, or in, get out.
Right, so when you finish doing that, like, copy that and send me that.
He would like to mooch off your efforts.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just let me finish typing it in.
You're good, do you?
Refulgent. That word isn't used enough.
Refulgent?
Mm-hmm.
I have to take that one. What does it mean?
I don't know if I know, but it's the name of one of my skills, and it's in one of the things that Nail says. Oh, refulgent moon.
Shining. That's why the arrow glows.
No. There's like a million arrows. I mean, like, it turns into 3 or 4 arrows, so... It's pretty great, though. Something else to do with the straight shot proc. More crit! I wish you were a dragoon.
Dang, I have to turn this down.
Is there like a test button for these triggers that I can see what it sounded like?
To see what it sounds like, if you're using text to speech, you can hit the little play button next to the text TTS. You type in some words and then hit the play button.
Okay, cool.
Does that trigger it?
I don't have my thing, like, running yet.
What if you do slash echo?
Also, don't forget to move yourself.
While Kara's getting that set up, should we
So
figure
you
out positioning?
don't.
Phase?
Or you could just tell placeholder his
Roll up in Discord here. I'll just copy and paste this thing again.
But yeah, don't forget to move so you don't get kicked in the instance.
Alright, and who's number 1 through 4?
I'm pretty sure you're going to be on the outside in the far left. So spot 1 out.
Okay.
I don't remember. Do we have tanks out or tanks in?
I'm in spot 2. In 2.
In.
Okay.
I thought tanks and healers were in, right? Or no? I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's right.
talked about changing stuff, but I don't remember what we decided on.
I mean, I honestly don't care where I'm at. So,
We used to be, both of us used to be 4, but I thought they were talking about putting tanks and healers on the inside. But I don't know if we decided to do that.
Yeah,
Is that
I mean, that's what we just did.
yeah, I think
we-
Santa and I are 2 and 3 far, just so that we can start casting instant. The Heaven's Fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you and I are in the right spots, whatever. We were in the right spot, Darks.
Is that letter B accurate?
So what spot was I in that was right? 4 close? 4
Yeah, I
in?
think so. I think you were 4 close.
Yeah.
Because we
That's
were on
what I
the
thought.
same pie slice.
I was only in 4 close because I went to 3 and someone was there and I was like, oh, I better move over.
The diagram in Discord, the B that's in those diagrams, that's our B as well, right?
That is
Or are they-
the
No, it's the 2 marker.
It's 2, okay.
Yeah, we were. I don't know what we were doing.
Oh, we
Fine,
have,
neither do we.
So then the first one's going to be falling like around here as a safe spot, right? Or am I misreading this?
so
There-
it's 50,
there are 2 patterns. So you can see the top one and the bottom one are the 2 possible situations.
Oh, it's not always the same. Okay.
What is...
Yeah, it depends on where the pie slice is, or where the AoEs actually land on.
And you always go clockwise regardless of which one you start. So just move to the left.
When we stack, is there any reason I wouldn't want to be stacked a little to the left so I get knocked back, like around here instead of straight back?
A heal? Are you guys trying to time a heal right there?
We are.
I mean, I'd still be in
don't
range.
halfway across the room.
Right.
I mean, not if it's a cure 3.
What's the range in Cure 3?
Tiny.
So,
So you're stacking around in between 1 and 2, right, Kanata?
I mean, you can't actually target. There's nothing to hit right there, anyways. So it's not like you're losing DPS or anything.
Yeah, but you know I don't like moving in general.
Yeah.
It's not about DPS, it's about principle at this point.
I'll have an indom, so you can kind of be wherever.
No, I mean, I can be like 45 degrees off of you guys and I'll still be in range, right? Because I'll get knocked back like around here, but you guys get knocked back where the 2 is.
That sounds good. I don't think Cure 3 is a good option though. Do you still remember T9?
Talking to me?
Yep.
Why? Why would I remember that fight?
Well, you gotta do fire out, fire in.
I remember that part.
They continue to come back to haunt us.
What are we doing? Like out, in, out, in, something?
In,
What was
in,
that?
out, in.
Back.
Whoa, one person.
Sorry.
I think it's in, out, in.
I thought it was in, out, and then 2 ins.
If it's like T9, that was
Read the guide. Somebody please read the guide while I'm typing this up.
In, out, and in, out.
I mean, there's the alternative one. I thought that's what we used to do in T9, though. Was in, out, and in.
Yeah, it's probably the same
Unless
thing.
you had the first fire or whatever.
Yeah, it's in, out, in. I had my ins mixed up with my out.
Is there a way to add a pause in the text to speech? So I can make it say, "You've been, pause, thunderstruck."
I think you probably want to know as soon as possible.
Put a period. I don't know if it reads punctuation.
Yeah, that did it.
Yay!
There's no other time I'm saying you've been, so technically I already know. I don't need to say thunderstruck at all.
I'm gonna try to set up the 3 dooms.
You're just gonna say it. Your ACT is gonna go, "You've been," and you're just gonna yell "Thunderstruck" over Discord.
Yes. Well, I'll mute myself, so yeah, basically.
Don't forget to move.
Do we, how do we designate who goes where for Thunderstruck? Like who's going left and who's going right?
Communicate? Since it's random? That was my least favorite mechanic. And they kept bringing it back. Well, I would just be in general.
Does anyone know how to export these custom triggers once I've made them?
Is the import export option not where are you looking?
From the custom triggers page.
I saw the video. I'm super excited about the Bahamut face.
If you right click, it says copy as shareable XML.
Yeah, but I can only do that on every single trigger, and I have like 30 triggers now, so I'm not going to do that one at a time.
Alright. I don't see another one.
Hang on just a second.
You can load WAV files into it too. If you don't want text to speech, that's cool.
I had to go, like, talk to the people who are who visit my house every Wednesday, because they were, like, screaming indoors.
Are they playing a game?
They do fighting games. They're very excitable.
I sometimes get that way, but I'm not usually that loud.
Maybe you just need more alcohol.
I don't drink and play fighting games.
Oh.
Okay, well, here, I tell you what you
Normal.
can do. I can copy and paste these all as individual shareable things, but you'll have to go and paste them all manually, one at a time, into ACT. Or I could try to find where it saves this XML, and then share that file.
I mean, I can make the triggers myself easily enough. What I need is just a cheat sheet that tells me what each mechanic needs to be done, or what needs to be done for each mechanic. Like for Dynamo to get in, and for whatever to stack, and so on and so forth.
All right, I told you I'll just paste each of these one at a time. You can paste them in. That will give you the answer you need.
Yeah, this is what I want.
Note that this is my character name on the short, medium, and long doom. You will need to replace that with your own character name. Oh, it was not copying new things. Let me delete these.
What's SD stand for? The SD equals and then the text that you put in.
That's SD is the text in the text to speech.
Okay, so if I'm copy pasting these, do I have to erase that and then put the stuff in myself? Because just pasting these as triggers doesn't actually work that way.
In the triggers section, you right click and select import. That's what it says. Trigger editor in the RAID hub. What the fuck is that? This thing. Oh, RAID hub is some other program. Let's.
That's fine. I could just do it manually, reading off your things.
Okay, so that's it for the triggers. I'm gonna go over this section of the fight again for my own reminder of what's going to happen and what we need to set up. Okay, the phase begins with Heaven's Fall, which is the shit falling from the ground and knocking us back. Immediately after the knockback, you get the disco floor. Did we figure out what our positions were going to be? Did the tanks, did the healers want inner 2 and 3? Or did you want, oh yeah, now I remember. We had the tanks on the outside. I was in spot 1. Then it was like Salenta, Kanada, Tam in the front last time. And then it was the DPS on the outside, so...
Didn't we just say the healers wanted to be in the outside? I thought they just said they wanted to be on the outside.
Well, we moved them to the middle last time.
Well, I mean the middle on the outside. So like 2 and 3 on the outside.
No, I mean like we moved them to the middle last time. But
I know, but while you were typing things in, that's what they said.
Alright, if you guys have it figured out, then just tell me what spot I'm in.
It's a lot of scrolling.
Garrett, what do we do for dive? You have it as spread, then dive. Is that just staying spread?
Dive is a tank buster. You just need to not be on the tank. Okay. It's the thing she does at the very beginning of the fight where she like comes stabbing down. The spread is like when the 4 small dragons go and like hit 4 random people. Or there's another spread that both of them are spread mechanics. One of them is like she jumps on a random person and knocks back anyone who's standing next to her. So in both cases we need to spread out. Okay, so did we figure out, am I in spot 1 or 2?
So yes, you let's have you be 1 inside.
1 in. Okay, so I'm in the same spot I was before.
So healers are going to be 2, 3. The other 2
And then I'll be 4?
inside. Yeah, you're 4 inside. So that
Okay.
means on the outside, it's, I guess, placeholder is at 1, and you're 4, Midori?
Yeah.
So the other 2 melee are 2 and 3 outside?
Okay, that's what I was saying. Glad we agree.
I know, but when we just did it, we all went to the reverse spots. We all went to the other spots.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're deciding now
Like
not to
naturally.
do that.
Okay.
We're fixing it. Okay, so then we do the disco floors. That's pretty easy. Immediately after the disco floors go away, Nail does Dalamud dive and jumps on the tank who had threat on Twin at the very end of the phase. So this is where Tam is provoking during the last bit of the final death sentence. And so Tam will be the one getting nailed. It does a lot of damage and has some splash damage. So make sure that nobody else is on the tank. We should already be spread for the disco floors anyway. Just remember, it hurts a lot. After landing on the tank, Nail immediately uses Bahamut's Claw. Bahamut's Claw is the physical tank buster that does 5 hits in a row. It's like bam, 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 bam. And follows up with Bahamut's Favor, which is her self-buff for flavor reasons, gives her a bunch of extra damage. Then the 5 dragons spawn on the outside, which means that we've hit the elements phase. Each of the dragons has a different element, and each does different ability. So this is the part where we're doing the fire tether thing. It's going to be like you typed earlier, in, out, in.
No, in, out, in, in.
In, out, in.
Yep.
Okay, and that means that in all cases, if you were the one with the tether, you don't take a second one. Let's see here. Then, yeah. People will randomly get Doom debuffs. The Doom debuffs have 3 different durations. There's a 6-second, 10-second, and 16-second. And that determines the order that you go remove your Doom. There are going to be little white circles on the ground. You cannot stand in the white circle if you do not have Doom. Because then someone will die. And it will be your fault. For the Thunderstrucks, we're sending them on the boss's flanks. The picture in the guide is backwards because we're having Nail face north. So it's like that. I guess just have at least one.
That diagram.
Don't forget about food.
so delayed.
Double generate. Just do not do death sentence.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when I'm supposed to start casting there. So, might take a few tries. It's like I have to start casting when the arena has the right shade of desaturated.
You be lazy and just use Swiftcast.
Maybe?
God damn it. Got greedy. Tried to slide cast. Who wasn't ready?
Garrett.
Sorry, that was kind of my fault. I dropped it in a weird spot.
Deliverance.
Twister generate.
Really?
Twister.
Ouch!
Again, I didn't move far enough. Does that fire dot stack?
I don't think you can live to find out.
The hell?
Midori's character just like sighs when she keels over.
Twister generate.
You jerk.
Jeez, Kanata, you should try stacking.
Wait, what? That was like the first one here.
Ruined my opener twice.
Blister generate.
Not my best work. That's actually the first time I've gotten it there and I panicked. I'm not gonna lie. If I get it like that, am I supposed to just run it straight back or something?
You shouldn't be saying
Aw, that's like the best place to put my ley lines.
that. You put
If you
it
scroll
there.
up and if you scroll up the Discord, there's a picture.
Way up.
Basically, you just want to stand like on the sides and kind of meander your way.
Fine, I'll adjust.
Gasp. I'm still surprised you brought Adel.
I'm wondering if I need diversion if I should put APOC back on. I feel like I don't need it. happened there? I didn't see it.
Generate loaded, not inside a thingamajigger. I think.
Got some too sure.
No, that was probably it.
Well, nothing else will kill everybody.
A really well placed twister can.
Sounds like a challenge.
Sorry, I need to not jump back, not charge. I just can't charge at any point. Forget that key.
really close there, placeholder.
It's calculated.
Twister generate. Twister generate.
That should have been fair.
So, one thing that people could do to cut down on some of the confusion is both of the melee are currently on the same side right now. There's nobody on the other side. So, that would hopefully make it a little bit more clear when you get targeted for fire.
I'm pretty sure the other side is normally pretty busy with the tank swapping over there. But, could be wrong.
I mean, I'm over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That is great.
Oh, that's only supposed to add on. Oops.
Generate Twister.
Unfortunate time.
Sorry. That wasn't funny. Well, kind of funny.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. Apparently, no one could hear me for the last hour.
I was
Nope.
gonna say something, I just thought you were really mad, so you weren't talking.
Fire and stack coming up. Death sentence.
This is so much nicer with calls.
Double generate. So and then sorry, generate the
Twister.
Twister. double generate, then fires.
Rise.
And dead.
The wrong fire.
So what I
Okay.
said a couple polls ago is, do we want to take a quick break? And also, we have less than 20 minutes on the clock. Now it's like less than 15. It's 9:21, but we've been kind of banging our heads against this for.
Servers go down in 38 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Hour 38.
Yeah, hour
An
38.
hour?
Hour 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like we'll have time after the thing, but we could use the restroom and stuff.
Are we going until servers go down?
I think we're going for another 40 minutes,
Okay.
so we'll have an hour after we're done. And I can also buy food. Who the fuck posts in Ishgard? Okay, Darkson. Okay. Let's go!
Yep.
Don't forget food.
I'm not gonna say I got greedy, but
Someone get placeholders some sunglasses.
sun is in my eyes. Nah, that twister is really tight for me because that's when I'm casting Blizzard through, and I'm trying to like, if I clip it wrong, then I get hit. So it's kind of shit. It's a work in progress.
But just think of it this way. Number 2 Black Mage in the US.
That's what I'm going for, man. I'm like comparing my DPS to their parses and stuff. I'm like, I'm right on track, shit.
You ever seen Talladega Nights?
Like a minute ago, yeah.
Second place is just first loser.
Twister. Oops. Fire, then double generate. Fire, and then stack.
I may have not been stacked too close. Or close enough. Maybe. There's a chance. I did the thing I said I wasn't gonna do it again, and I managed to do
That's
it. It put me like way out to the side, and I'm like, shit, I fucked up.
Look, all you need to do is make a macro to manip to a specific person.
I have it. Oh, it's my F1 through 8 keys.
Well, always manip to Midori, and then you can blame her for. She can move whenever she wants. So she'll always be in the right spot, right?
Yeah, it works.
I mean, that's what Dark Emerald does now. But
Unless Midori gets fired.
this is also true.
Tam will not be in the right spot for that stack.
When I get plummeted, that's where you go.
Salento,
Literally
maybe?
Place so there's nobody you can rely on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll wing it. I know I'm not gonna go for him anymore. I'll figure it out from here.
Rely on your own 2 feet.
Look, Wall of Hell feet are really stubby, so gotta make do.
Oh, you're flagging for blocks somewhere.
That's why I have a nip.
Did that twister get everyone?
Nope.
Got me.
Darn.
Twister generate.
Someone took my ball.
Did they not learn anything in kindergarten?
So mean.
Twister generate.
What?
Fires and then double generate.
Why is you're so much further than me?
It doesn't matter how close or far anyone else is. If you are far enough away, you are a possible target.
You know what? What?
I just don't know how that hasn't happened before because I'm going to that same spot every time.
It's random.
Well, the boss is not necessarily the same side.
And it's random.
Yeah, it's a random person that's a set distance away from her.
I was under the impression that once it picked someone, it stayed on that person, though.
No,
Yeah, she usually
it'll
seen us before
continue to
that.
shoot at the same person for all 5 shots.
Nope.
No, well,
No, it won't.
No?
They used to
That's
switch
what hit
between
me.
me and Kanata all the time.
Okay, well, for the second, the one where it picks a random person, it does. When we're stacked.
Oh yeah, that one. No, I meant yeah.
Generate Twister. Double generate after the fires. Then fire stack.
Oh, rip.
Generate Twister. Generate, and then stack fire. I'm sorry, probably Death Sentence? Stack fire.
Sorry.
By the time we get back to second phase, we're gonna have forgotten.
But at least the AC2 triggers will be in place.
Generate Twister. What is the Twister doing there?
Well, we probably can't pass the fence check.
Oh, I'm just gonna climb.
We got 10 more pulls.
Twisters. Fires, then double generate. Then random fires. And stack. Giant Twister. Double generate. Stack. Death sentence. Oh, no death
Wow.
That's my fault for dying.
Yeah, the second one didn't break until after the generate.
Hmm.
Usually it breaks before the generate.
You bothered to max out a Heaven's Ward relic after you came back?
You don't remember light farming with us?
We did that together. Remember?
Oh.
You were a machinist.
I mean, I know I did it because I'm fucking stupid, but
It looks cool though, right?
it does. I was just like, I forgot that happened.
Hmm. That was new.
I think I shirked too early.
They should make it so that all tanks have an anti-knockback class skill, roll job, roll skill, or whatever, and they can stick it on Shirk.
I just think all classes should have an anti-knockback.
Well, if they stick it on
Salt.
Shirk, they could call it Shirkast.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, you were waiting for that.
I don't know. I kind of like this system where it's every class but one.
Dark Knight doesn't have one.
I was about to
I
say,
know.
like, what does Dark Knight have? Other than salty, salty tears.
We're just talking about the important classes.
I think we'll be first in this, have Dark Knight in it.
Generate Twister. Double generate, and then Rando Fire.
Anyone who-
Generate Twister.
Fuck me.
Go ahead and LB.
Oh, we're dead. It has already locked me in place.
Well, we were dead either way, I guess. This is
Oh, were you doing the limit?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It had just like pulled out, like, it just pulled out the sword like it was just forming, and then did the purple. It's like, well, okay.
One more pull.
Twister generate. Double generate. Then fires and stack. That sends. And a plummet. Generate then twister. Generate, that double generate, then fires, and then death sentence. Stack. Dead in spots. I will have nail.
Oh shit, I was just too close. Yeah.
Apparently. Oh, did you get killed, Carrot?
Yes.
Oh, we made it! Yay!
Alright, I guess I'll just use my Swift caster every time. I can't seem to get the timing right.
Okay, well that was the infamous last poll.
Yay, fun.